Oh, yeah, it went. I wasn't sure. It did a little spinny thing there I hadn't seen before. Oh my goodness.
Hello. Nobody's there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs.
Very, very nasty canned food.
What?
SpaghettiOs.
Oh.
I like them with sugar on them. Hey,
Oh
Sherry.
my God.
Hey, Kathy D.
You guys are crazy.
Did you figure out what I eat out of the can that's weird?
No.
Hmm.
It was just something that seemed out of character for you.
Sherry, what? I have no clue because I can't put anybody in timeout over here unless I do like multiple steps. And
And there was several people that said that last night.
I know, and I hopped over to YouTube last night and scrolled up in the comments, and as a moderator, hello, Stasia. As a moderator, I can see when someone has been put in timeout, and I never saw Pinky in timeout. So I don't know what.
It must be some kind of a YouTube glitch that was going on or something, because they're always doing something goofy. Always.
I am so sorry, Sherry.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw my comment, Sherry, over on the Facebook. I wasn't sure if you were interested in the canthas or not. I didn't want you to be disappointed in case you were.
Hey, Elvis.
Because there were other people that wanted some, so I'm going to put in another order. So, but if you were just missing us, that's good too.
She said, I know I talk a lot, but geez.
Yeah, YouTube has a new algorithm for talkers. Get him out of here.
That's right.
So Susan convinced me I need to make a collage for this month. Because I think I forgot last month, didn't I? Did I make one?
No, I think you made one for last month.
Oh, okay. See, I can't even keep up with
I
it.
can't even remember what last month's caboodle was. Hey, Amber.
The mug shots.
The mug shots. No, you did not.
Oh no.
You're slacking, man.
Man, I guess so. I think what happened was I jumped right into making the little doohickey card and forgot about the collage.
Hey, Adria. Adria says, I'm still catching up on last night's live. I was wondering why Rosemary was selling pandas. Hey, April. Cantha. It's a cantha.
Cantha. Oh no.
Hey, Lori. Now, if anybody ought to get timed out for talking too much, it'd be Lori right there. Hey, Leslie. Did you bring your two canthas?
No. Maybe at 8 o'clock I'll run over and go get it while people are saying, hey!
Hey, Jen.
Or complaining to you for not doing it, one or the other. And I think I misspoke. I think I only got one.
Hey, Lisa. I wondered where you've been. I saw you with your journal in a jar or journal in a bottle or.
I have one of those.
Bonsoir, Janine.
I'll show mine off a little bit later.
Frere Jacques. Dormez-vous. Tomalenatina. Din din dong.
What? Hi, Donna.
Hey, Donna.
I don't know what she's talking about. Not
Lori,
that I ever do, but
Lori said, "Nah, I did too much talking at work today. It's chilling time. 2 weeks left of work. 6 days working. Then, well, it's time to play. I want to play. I want to play.
wanna play.
I want to just sit out on my patio and do nothing.
Yeah.
I just can't wait for lunch every day. Like fix my lunch and make my tray and take it out and sit at the patio table, and then I go sit on the couch and watch General Hospital and take a nap. Okay, so Donna says, hello from sunny Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And Janine says, we are having snow
Oh,
in northern New Brunswick, Canada.
wow.
A good thing that that's the home of the stew.
She can warm up with it, right?
Hey, Carol, are you a tired girl?
I'm cold, you guys. Can you tell?
I'm cold too. I'm under a heavy duty cancer tonight.
Okay, there's a few things I can add in
No,
there.
yeah, I would never get tired of doing nothing.
Oh, I would. It would drive me nuts.
Well, I mean, I have plenty of things here to keep me busy.
Let's see.
Maybe I'll get my patio furniture painted. Still got 3 chairs and a table to go.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, no. Golly geez, Natalia watching the Hottie Popo video, she'll never be the same. Hey, Lucy.
Hi, Lucy.
There's no telling what topics are covered over there.
Yeah, it depends who her partner was that day.
Yeah,
They bring out different sides of you.
I know. Carol pinged me not too long ago. She said, I'm watching the video where you're calling everybody on the phone. I think Jersey answered. Darla answered. Brooke finally answered, but not with her picture.
Oh. Johnny goes into surgery tomorrow.
I thought that was today.
Tomorrow for her back. Oops.
Are they going to be red? I don't know. Is what going to be red? Oh, no, they're not going to be red. They're going to be black.
Yeah, you got to keep up with your own story.
Donna says it's 9 degrees Celsius right now with rain, snow mix for tomorrow and Saturday.
Ugh.
Okay, well, I don't know what 9 degrees Celsius is, so I don't know whether to feel bad for you or good for you.
You got a converter.
A catalytic.
Man, they're ripping those things off.
Man, that's the thing to do here.
I forget what they said, how much they can get for one. It's quite a bit.
You know what? I think they need to put the people in jail that are buying them.
Oh, so you would go after the John, not the prostitute.
Well, I'm going to get rid of the Johns so the prostitutes can't John nobody.
They're just going to jimmy him, right?
Right. Janine said same thing going on there about the thefts. That's crazy. Get a job, people.
That is their job.
Oh my God.
They're entrepreneurs. Don't you get the concept?
It just irks me to no end for somebody to do that to. Ostasia said her husband had his stolen.
Man. I think when they turn them in, they can get like $600 each.
Well, then I'll just steal my own. I just won't deposit it in my account because Biden will freaking audit me.
Yeah, it's over it's over 600, right? But just put 599 in there.
Oh, she said they stole his toolbox and other stuff. Man, there's a Facebook site here called Hood News. And people send this girl videos and she posts them. And I mean, they are showing these people how they get out of the car and they slide up under that car and they get it real quick. And then they show the cops getting them. And then they show how they have them all laid out where the cops are taking them out of their trunk. And I mean, just 10, 20, 30 of them.
Wow. Well, you see how you can get rich real fast.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's got a video cam. Yeah, people stealing catalytic converters. They were stealing your copper out of your AC units.
Mm-hmm. They don't do that no more. Everybody's been stolen already. They moved on to bigger and better things. Yeah, me too, Cass. We just put ours in the garage and shut the door, and that's the end of that.
I need to do that. Somebody the other day, they posted a picture. This lady came out and the truck next to her at the apartments was sitting up on 4 cinder blocks.
Oh my gosh. That's daring.
No, I hadn't got sucked into it because his voice puts me to sleep, Lori.
Who?
Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah.
And I just can't sit there and listen to
He thinks he's Marlon Brando when he talks.
two individuals who don't have enough sense to get out of that situation just walk away. Where's your jar journal? Rosemary.
What's that?
Where's your jar journal?
Oh, it's right up here behind me. Hold on a second. It's on my shelf.
Shelf?
It's on my shelf. Right behind me.
You need one of those claws.
What claws?
You know, the stick with the little grabber, and then you just squeeze it in and it grabs something. We have one. It was Betty's uncle, so I always ask her, "Where's the Uncle Curtis?" Hey, Ann.
Here's mine.
What is that?
I already, I'm starting to think you're going senile. You used to remember everything, and now you're forgetting everything.
Is that the one that's like accordion or? Yes. There's another word for that. Carol uses it all the time. Oh, Lord.
We did an exchange.
Freaking canned Frida.
I sent her stuff, and she sent me stuff, and we made each other a something and sent it back. So these are the things I sent her.
It's a wonder she don't haunt you. You got her locked up in a jar.
Oh, she likes it in there.
And Frida.
I think it's more like Free Frida.
Frida preserves.
It's a FFJJ. It does keep going. She incorporated the fabric I put in there that I put in her, exchanged with her.
Thank you, Carol. Concertina.
That's it. It's got a lot of cool stuff.
Ann says, I love me some Frida.
Well, if you listen to Susan, we give too much Frida around here.
Frida. Frida. Maybe we can make Frida a cowgirl.
Oh dear, just put a hat on her.
Oh, Lord. And a spur.
Yeah, plural, right? Oh, and look, it's got a little tag in there. How cute.
Oh, no, in a little pocket.
Oh my god.
And a watermelon or an apple or...
No, that was on the Frida fabric. It was one of the elements on there, and it's just like a smiley face or a smiley moon, or I don't know what it is. A smiley something.
Are there eyebrows on every circle? Just wondering. Hey,
No.
Carla Frizzell.
Hey, Carla.
Well,
I
how
was just,
clever is that?
yeah, wah, wah. And then she made that the top of this, so let's do it this way.
Maybe I need to change your theme song to "We Don't Talk About Frida." No, no.
Oh.
You caught her on her play night, Carla. She has no obligations. She can do whatever she wants to do.
Well, I was thinking of every time I see this little card, I don't know if I have it in here. Every time I see this little card, I think of Carla when I was doing this kit. It looks like something she'd have in one of her cute little journals. And I see this, and all I think is Carla.
That looks like that lady from that show, The Littles, or you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yes,
Yeah,
I
the
do.
little blonde-headed lady.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, every time I see this, I go, "Oh, Carla, she'd like that."
Oh,
She probably has it in her many journals. Okay, we're just a gluing.
Little People, Big World. Thank you. Is there a show called The Littles?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I just need to stop right there. She said no, she's never seen that one.
Aw.
So are you on the mend, Stasia? Are you all over the pneumonia and back to normal? Oh, Sherry said that was a cartoon. Well, I'm sure glad you're not blocked so you could tell us that.
Yeah, she's making up for last night. She has the things we need to know.
Oh, Ann says she has a picture of herself in a cowgirl outfit that will be in her cowgirl journal.
Oh, how cool is that? Now, are you mature in that picture, or is that one of those from the childhood pictures with the, when you went to like Frontierland or something at some amusement park?
Oh my gosh, every year we have We got to dress up because, you know, we have Go Texan Day for the rodeo.
Of course I knew that. Yeah.
Okay, Stashi's all better except for a lagging cough.
Lagging.
Yeah, that's usually what gets you.
I'm going to glue this right there. I need something on the corner just because. Just because. Mature. Donna. I sounded funny saying, were you a grown up? Were you all grown up and put that silly thing on?
Was you a big girl?
How tall were you?
She's about 5 years old and she is crying because it is a cowgirl outfit and not a cowboy outfit.
Oh, she was one of those.
She's a time girl.
Oh, yeah. I get it. My mom used to put all these cute shoes on me with these cute little
Oh my God.
socks that had like little lace around the top that folded down, you know. Oh, I hated all that stuff. I just wanted to go out and play in the dirt.
Well, that's cool, Carol. Man, they have so many freaking rodeo committees, it's not even funny. I used to hate going to school shopping before school started because my mama would buy all that, and I was like looking at this stuff like, I'm not wearing that. I will wear the same. Oh, you're getting me one pair of jeans? I will wear those all year long. Watch me.
Those were worn in good.
Yeah, they were.
People work hard to get those things worn in.
Donna said, oh, I thought that if you asked her if she was mature, you meant that she had a sleazy cowgirl outfit.
Oh, that's even better. No.
She moved to Oz.
Who did?
Man. Kathy was a tomboy.
Well, you know, you can castrate animals. I sure hope you are. I don't imagine a femme fatale going, ooh, ooh, ooh. Too visual.
Poor Kathy.
Hey, it's her fault. She tells us her business.
Can't tell Rosemary nothing. Kathy, that story is out there for eternity on YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I forget. I was so into chat.
Now what?
Because I had the banner blocking what you were doing.
Oh, I forgot to look up there.
She didn't do that as a child. Jeez.
Yeah, but you know how they say, you know, what your course in life and your choices, they get, you know, if you get what's the word? There's a word for that. Can't think of the word. Yeah, think of the word. You're influenced by your youth. You're already it's almost like it's kind of spooky. It's like you're already preordained to what you're gonna do by such an early age. That's why, you know, young parents with young children, they need to be careful what they expose their child to.
Kathy says she still has the tools if anyone wants to demonstrate.
Oh, God. Anybody want to fix anybody? What do you want to fix?
I'm so glad tomorrow's Friday. So glad.
Me too. I don't know why. It's just going to rain this weekend here, so I'm not going to be able to do anything outside.
I don't see rain in our forecast for days. We had just a little bit the other day.
Did it calm down those fires you guys have been having? The other side?
I don't know.
Oh, it was really bad. Arizona, Oklahoma, Texas, Panhandle area. It was burning up. Literally. I forget how many thousands of acres.
Crazy. Yeah, Kathy, don't put that as your occupation on your Tinder account.
That'll slow the action down.
Oh no, Donna got month in. Sorry about that. That's probably why Leslie's lurking. Oh, Carol, you'll be happy to know today I had to write a process.
A process?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I came across this channel. I don't know how I came across it, but it was pretty. It was, I mean, I don't know. I think it depends on what kind of mood you're in when you watch it. But it, I can't remember her name, but she goes around to different cities and she sets up. I only saw one scenario, but I'm sure she does others, where she sits you down
Hey,
and
Hassan.
hey Hassan, and you have two perfect strangers, and then she poses a question. Each time it was a different question to the different couples, and then they proceed to answer it, and it's amazing. I guess that's why some of these like the talk shows and stuff where people will say stuff like, oh my gosh, why don't you keep that private? But I guess it's easier to talk to strangers. So anyway, so they pose a question, whatever it might be, and they proceed to start answering it, and these people, like, they just open up to each other, and it's interesting. It isn't salacious, it's like one of the questions was, who was your first love? And then they go on, like, this one woman, her first love was when she was, I think it was 5 years old. And she went on to explain, how she just had this horrible little crush on this boy, and on and on and on. And it was so cute because here she's a grown woman as she's saying it about her feelings toward this little boy when she was just 5 years old. She literally gets choked up. I mean, that is how strong, she really felt about this little kid. And it was really cute to see her, to realize, again, going back, full circle, when you're young, how things really do stay with you. And I mean, the way she spoke about it, her feelings, and the reminiscing of how it felt when she found out that he liked somebody else.
Oh my gosh.
And how crushed she was. She was still getting kind of choked up about it. And she goes, I'll never forget him.
Oh my God. I
And
had my first love at 16.
Did you get over it?
I'm still with her.
Oh, I'm sorry. Get over it. See, Donna knows. She 7th grade, her first love.
Well, see, my problem was she was 26 and married.
Well, one lady, she was sharing, and her first love was a dog. She goes, oh, I remember, and then she goes and tells the story about the dog, and And so in the conversation, the other person starts to ask questions, and then they'll ask them also the question, or what, it goes back and forth. And they're really very poignant little vignettes,
Is
Um,
this on YouTube?
yeah, it's really cute.
So it's like a lurker channel.
Lurker?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're not like sneaking around. They know they're on camera.
No, you.
Oh, me? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay.
I guess. Oh, me? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you. It's kind of like listening in on people's.
Yeah, it is like eavesdropping.
Yeah, when you go see your therapist and you kind of listen at the door to the person ahead of you, so when you see them walk out, you're like, oh, okay. Kind of like looking at somebody's shoes when you go to the restroom at work.
I really want to know this much about you. Oops. And one of the questions that she'd ask is like, what was the
Hey, rock star.
what was the what was it? How'd you say it? Oh, it was. There's another section, not when there was the two people. It's just separate. And she asked a question like, well, what's the one thing that you're most ashamed of? And it was always kind of a vengeful thing that people did, and they were very embarrassed and ashamed that they did something like that when they were feeling vengeful. I mean, the thing wasn't really even that horrible what they did, but they felt bad about it. It wasn't like something with grave consequences or anything. And with some of the situations, the people that they felt they got revenge on, didn't even know that they were the ones that caused the situation. and some, and some of those were from like early childhood, like when they were in elementary school and stuff like that. Okay, where I need some like plain paper. All these are pictures.
I used to make my little cousins wet the bed.
How did you do that?
Because when they were sleeping, you would put their hand in a bowl of warm water.
And that does it?
They did it every time. And I felt bad because my grandma was one who was having to clean up the mess.
Oh my God. That is.
Linda's at her granddaughter's concert. Well, thanks for coming in.
Yay.
Oh, Kathy says she actually got paid to do it, only to the animals, though. Well, you have just been such a social butterfly lately, Linda. I guess now that the snow is melting and
restrictions are gone most places.
That's true.
People are out and about.
But keep your mask on.
I don't go out and about that much because people are still crazy out there. I mean, having nothing to do with that. People are getting crazier on the street. People are getting rude.
Yeah.
Than they've ever been.
Yeah.
And when I go and go somewhere and I'm with my husband, he's got a mouth on him. And so I tell him, before we leave the house, I said, I don't want you to say one word to one person. I don't want you to mouth anything in the car when we're in traffic. I know, it's like driving with you. I know. I said, I don't want you to do any of those things.
But it's like they had the right of way.
Taking you home, young man.
I know. And she always takes their side, and it just pisses me off.
I think that's why you and I get along. You remind me a lot of Richard.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I knew you guys could not have the Friday talk show. I go, oh no, they couldn't stand each other for more than 5 minutes once they really got going.
I'm like, do you ever, ever take my side? Well, not when you're wrong. Gosh.
Oh, God. Yep, that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. I need like some plain stuff. I need some plain stuff. I don't think I have any. I wonder if with my new printer, if I can print. I don't think so. Probably not. Oh,
What'd you do with your old one?
threw it away.
Did you e-cycle it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a place down at the city dumperoonie to put those things.
Man, I watched those guys this morning. They just picked up that trash like it was nothing. I was like, yes. But it's not even a dent in my backyard.
Oh no. That's not good.
I think I still got like 20 more bags to go. Plywood. Chicken wire.
Ooh, chicken wire. You should be at Rusty's hat.
Rows and rows of chicken wire.
Oh, if it's been outside, it might already be rusted.
I don't know. There was a heat lamp I was thinking about saving for the winter time so I can hang it on the patio.
Mm-hmm.
So we can stay warm out there.
Yep.
What's a damper valve?
Isn't that what's inside of a fireplace?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Why are you asked then?
Because Kathy said just don't have a damper valve. I thought it had something to do with castration. That's why I was.
You're not gonna let her live that down. Okay, I'm gonna put that over here. Oh, that's good for a girl. Cowboy wanted.
Yeah.
Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay.
How cold does it get in the winter where I am? I would say
Depends what year.
depends what year. Last year it was 7 degrees in my house for 3 days because I had no electricity and it snowed here, which is not normal.
Mm-hmm.
But normally, I mean, we'll get like down to 32 a couple of times, 3 or 4 times a year, but
Like they can plant anything down there and
yeah.
it'll survive, It doesn't like have a hard freeze or anything.
Every now and then we'll have a hard freeze, but only it's just like from 2 to 4 in the morning. Hey, Teresa.
Well, I don't call a hard freeze to me is when it goes so far into the ground.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you guys never have that.
We can throw some cantha quilts over our plants for the night and be doing and we're good.
Yeah, and then it's 80 the next day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So nothing gets.
For time it gets up to about 100, 105 sometimes. Humid.
Yeah. It's not, the summers are not nice in a lot of areas around here.
No. And you, Rosemary, how cold does it get? She had a weird year this year. She had snow several times and it doesn't snow there.
It never snows here. And several times we had snow. And we had, for us anyway, it was a lot of snow, like a half a foot or something. I mean, that's a lot for us because we don't get snow. And it was so cool, so cold that it stayed on the ground for like about a week. And normally when we get a little sprinkle of it, by the end of the day, it's all gone because the ground's warm, But our normal winters, it's very mild up until like December, and it barely starts getting into like maybe the 40s at night in December. And I think our coldest month normally is
Like into January, February, isn't it?
yeah, January, exactly. January and February, you might get a little cold snap.
Yeah.
But it's not for very long. Maybe a day and then it's nice. Then one more day it gets cold again. And
Yeah, because sometimes on Christmas Day, it's like freaking 85, 90 degrees. I'm like, oh my God, it doesn't even feel like Christmas. Hey, Jean. Yeah, generally around January, February.
now usually okay, it's already the end of April. We should not have no cold weather at all usually. But we've had a few nights where it really dipped down, and tonight it's supposed to be like in kind of like the low 40s. That's unusual,
Ooh,
for
she
this
have
time
a
of year.
she said they get negative 40 with the wind chill.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah,
I mean, I've gotten spoiled here. I remember the places I've lived and how cold, because I lived, you know, close to Chicago. I lived in the suburbs of Chicago, and that's cold. And then I lived in New England, over in Rhode Island, and that's cold. And now I wimp out. Here, I got all this on because it was 60 degrees today. Hey,
Rosemary is making a collage for her root and toot and cowgirl caboodle.
that's right.
It would be too cold for you guys. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's cold there in Yorkshire. Adria said when she went from Florida to boarding school in Canada, she was in shock.
Oh, I bet.
No doubt. That's why they have all those snowbirds come down from New York down to Florida for the winter time.
Mm-hmm.
I have last Saturday morning I got up at 3 a.m. to watch Carol's lives.
Well, I was there. I was just getting ready to go to bed.
Were you?
Yeah, I said hello, but I think you kind of dozed off or something because
Probably
you had
so.
said something at the beginning, and then I popped in, and then I never saw you again until I went to bed, and you still hadn't come back.
I got up and went and
And
made
Carol was
coffee.
talking
And
to you.
was she now?
Yeah, I forget what she was saying to you, and you didn't respond. I go, oh, she probably snoozed. She blacked out again.
No, I got up and went and made coffee and got caught up in there. And then I sat down at my desk and started working a little bit. And yeah, Amber. Uh, Linda's getting snow on Wednesday. She's in Michigan, I think.
Don't ask me. I get all that confused.
Jean said she was there too, but she couldn't stay awake.
Oh, I had some of this.
Like
Hello.
talking to a brick wall. Carol, is that 6 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius? Ooh, Linda had 26 on Wednesday, past Wednesday. Yeah, weather's been nuts this year.
For everybody, right?
Yeah. I mean, we've been considerably mild, but it's been like very pleasant, which is very unusual.
I know, it's funny. And they were saying on on the news. Was the news weather? I don't remember where I read it, but they were talking about the weather,
Hey,
and
Janice.
it says that Tornado Alley is moving east and north, and you can see that by the weather pattern. What's been going on? It's really shifting. And I noticed over the, like, we've been here how many years? 14, 15 years, can't remember now. And even when you buy the seeds to plant and it shows you the zone of where you can plant things,
Yep.
the zones there have changed. It's gotten warmer further up. We used to be in zone 6B and now we're in 7B and we haven't moved.
Oh yeah, Don. I could not. I wouldn't live in Kansas for nothing.
Toto too.
I don't know. I don't care if you have an alarm. I don't care if I have a basement out in that field. I don't want to be woke up by that and have to run through a field and get in no cellar.
You don't have to go run through a field. What kind of movies have you been watching?
I don't know. Apparently untrue ones.
Okay, let me put a little piece of that.
Lucy's honeybees are suffering from the weather being unseasonably cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would be very awkward if you forgot your PJs. Uh-uh. I don't want no. I don't want that constant dread. Cowboy wanted $4,000 reward.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yeah, Wizard of Oz.
Yep. Oh, that doesn't fit. A lot of crazy things have been coming up on my feed.
Well,
Things.
because you're over there like lurking in the whatever you were telling us about earlier.
Yeah, but that I wasn't lurking. That popped up in my feed. Some they have you guys probably watched it. I haven't. They've got the videos where people have their dash cams on and it shows it's a whole compilation of weird drivers and how they get into accidents. And people are really bad drivers, I tell you. And they do not understand the power and the weight of a semi.
Oh no.
They play cat and mouse with these semis. And it's like, you're not going to win, guy.
No.
You're not going to win.
No. We had a lady about a week ago on Interstate 45, which is the main from Galveston all the way up past Dallas. She was on foot on the freeway slapping at people's cars. No, it's not funny because she got sucked in and she got hit several times and she passed away. But
oh my
I'm
goodness.
like, what?
Well, she was obviously mentally ill.
Obviously something.
Yeah. Yeah, and there was, because I haven't been in this city in a long time. I mean, this to me, it's not what I call the city. But I'm aware of, people that cause accidents on purpose, just to rip you off on your insurance and stuff like that. but they catch a lot of them there on this webcam, and it's ridiculous. They literally will just like cut you off and then slam on the brakes
Yes.
and then say that you rear-ended them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's a scam.
yeah. And as soon as they tell them, excuse me, but I have a webcam. We know exactly what happened here, and then they just get back in their car and drive off with their bumper all.
Oh Lord. Donna, what Donna says, I've had some doozies on my Facebook page lately. Don't know where I've been to attract such smut. But what you see on Facebook comes from your internet searches.
Yeah. So someone in your house is searching for something.
Janice said she saw a review of The Wizard of Oz on Facebook today. It said, transported to a surreal landscape, a young girl kills the first person she meets, then teams up with 3 strangers to kill again.
Yeah, that is kind of what happens, isn't it? See, everything is the way you look at things.
And that was a children's movie.
Mm-hmm.
They said that, was it Alice in Wonderland, the author, that came from visions that he saw from his migraines or from something.
Well, in those times, the drugs they gave people as medicine, are not even legal now. I'm sure they were hallucinogenic.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure. Okay, I got one done. I have to find some plain paper to play with because all I got is pictures of stuff. Ta-da!
Cool. With the boot.
With the boot to boot. This one kind of got covered up, but there's a boot here too.
Oh, I see you had to put Belle Star up in there.
Yes, exactly. Our own personal little whore for Fort Smith. Oh,
She's the one that posted that wanted sign.
yeah. Reward. Oh, and
Yeah.
she'll take him dead or alive.
Janice said she had nightmares from the Wizard of Oz. Donna did too. They were showing the other day on Facebook, this man laying there and he had his covers pulled all the way up and his eyes were wide and he couldn't sleep because he had just got through watching a scary movie like Friday the 13th or something like that.
Oh, poor
And then
thing.
the next picture shows him sleeping like a baby after binge watching true crime dramas.
Oh. Oh, I had this.
What is that?
Dan Gray Westerns. Famous
Oh,
author.
my aunt loved him.
Famous author.
And was it L'Amour? Louis L'Amour?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's right, but it's close. It's close enough.
There you go, Donna. Janice said clear your history on Google or whatever you use to run the internet. That might help with what's popping up on your Facebook. I don't know if Miss Kitty is a cowgirl or she's a...
She's no cowgirl.
No, she's
She's a madam.
she's a herder.
She's a herder. Giddy up, rawhide.
Janice said I wouldn't consider her a cowgirl. I only saw her on a horse once. Look at Kathy. No, she was a madam.
Okay, I'm gonna try and print something. You tell me if all of my
Where's Lana?
Uh-oh. Man, you just noticed she's gone? All right, let me see what happens here.
I didn't see her say hello.
I didn't either.
She might be watching a program with her hubby. She does that.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, there she is. Hello.
Hello.
Kathy said she was a madam. Ann said she was a cowho. Amber said, I believe it's called a floozy. Edith said, let's just call her a saloon manager. Lana, I wasn't the first one in chat last night, so I missed you because I was late. And Rosemary don't know how to read chat.
Well, I've been conditioned.
Oh.
Let's see.
There you go, Amber. You can be a saloon manager. Well, look at Miss Stang walking around here like she's a saloon manager.
Who's getting in trouble now?
Hey, Lana.
It didn't do anything?
It went.
I mean, it didn't affect afterwards.
Nope, that was it.
Oh, that's good. All right. Let's do one more.
Hi.
These pieces. Another little boot. Another little boot.
Who has a clock ticking? That was Rosemary printing. He was testing it to see. Her other one would make our voices go into static.
Mm-hmm. Really bad and really fast.
Hey, Teresa. Or is it a bomb timer? Could be. Okay, now. What in the world is that?
What?
That picture you just laid down there.
3 cowgirls pushing a
RV?
like a bus. I think their tour bus broke down.
They're auditioning for bail. Oh, I don't think don't none of those look like me. I don't know what smut magazine you got that picture out of.
Oh, so judgmental.
Dang. Big Rigs magazine. All right. Lurka, say hey. Yeah, tour managers. I know it does look like they don't have no breeches on, especially that one on the right. Here we go. Hey, Tom. Hey, Linda. Hey, Amber. Hey, Donna.
The jeans when they're up close.
Oh.
You can see the pockets to the jeans.
Hey, Sherry. Hey, Janice. Hey, Lucy. Hey, April. Hey, Elvis. Linda say, hey, hey. Hey, Janine. All right. Got 24 more, y'all. Come on.
They don't want
Hey,
anybody to know
Kathy D.
they're watching this smut.
They're like going, is she really going to put those 3 butts on that collage? Hey, Ann. Hey, Leslie. Leslie came out of lurking to say hey. Hey, ho, Carol. Carol said, hey, ho. I don't know if she's saying hey or talking to those ladies pushing the bus. Hey, Stasia. Hey, Jen.
Oh, and you ladies that already paid, everything's going out tomorrow.
Woohoo. Donna needs a cigarette.
Oh, you guys are easy. I swear.
Amber says they prefer to be called saloon managers. Maybe that's like an ad for a tow company. Hey, Carrie. It looks like their jeans were painted on. Yes, it does. You remember back in the day laying on the bed and jacking up a hanger to zip your pants up? Good Lord. And then go out and God forbid you need to pee.
I know, huh?
Donna says, we better be quiet. If they turn around, they might just be skinny, ugly guys. Let me take the banner off where I get fussed at. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. If you drop something, forget it, man. That's just consider that lost. Or take your shoes off and pick it up with your toes.
Oh, gosh. How can you bend over and take your shoes off?
No, you can take your shoes off without bending over.
Oh, okay.
Kathy said, did you have a box large enough, Rosemary?
Yeah, yes, I did. It's all packed and ready to go.
I don't even have those jeans to even be remembered to look at, Carol. That's like on Friends when Ross went on a date with that girl and he wore those black leather pants and they're sitting at her house watching TV and he starts getting hot and he goes to the bathroom and he can't get his pants back up because he's sweating and they're leather, so he's trying to find stuff in her bathroom to help him get his pants up.
Oh my god.
No, we're not incorrigible.
Who, us?
Thank God for stretch jeans. Thank you. I could care less. I don't, man. I just shorts. That's all I wear. Just shorts all the time now.
I think all these pictures are too big.
You think? No spandex. No pantyhose. No spandex. There you go. Hey, Tamar.
Hey, Tamar.
Oh, Lord. I was never a leggings person. Yep. Amber said maybe take off a butt or two. Oh, Carol likes leggings. Maybe you could just get you some culottes.
Oh my goodness. I hadn't even heard that come out of someone's mouth. Hula. Oh my God. What era are you coming from? Oh,
That's such a weird word.
it is. They were weird pants too.
Oh, girl, those some cute culottes. Culottes. It does sound trashy. I think they call them capris now. I don't know. What do they?
No.
They call them skorts. They're called.
Those aren't the same. Culottes were not like capris. No.
Culottes are like skorts.
Okay, we're getting there. We're not there yet. But we're getting.
My mom would say, "You want to get you a new? Go over there and get you a new pair of culottes." No. No, I don't. See, you guys even know how to spell them. See, I wouldn't have had a clue how to even attempt to spell culottes.
Well, it must be a quite proper English word. Getting thirsty.
Gosh. Definition of a culotte: a divided skirt, also a garment.
Uh-oh, we lost you.
What a time to get kicked out.
Yeah, you were right in mid-sentence.
A divided skirt, a garment having a divided skirt, often used in plural. Yeah, could you pants, shorts, culottes? Why are they all plural? Oh, now we pronounce that different too. Is
What's
it?
that?
I don't know. Carol said, "Is it culottes? Do y'all wear culottes in England?" And the Queen adorned her culottes today.
Just don't pierce them. That's all I can say.
Culottes. Is it culottes? I have 2 arms, Ann, but I don't wear shirts.
Yes, you do.
I have 2 boobs, but I don't wear bras.
Yes, you do. Well, you don't all the time, so you were right the first time.
Culottes.
Sorry about that.
Culottes. Culottes? Culottes. Culottes and culottes.
I guess depends what country and what part of the country you live in. It's
Well,
one of
all I
those.
know is the next time you go live, Carol, I'm gonna make you say it.
Oh dear.
I made her say hard anger because I didn't want to keep saying it wrong. I refuse to say process, but
Does she
I've
have a schedule? I'm sure that's incorrect
see
also.
Donna says it like me, culottes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. I don't remember where anything went. Oh well. New discovery.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. Nobody cares.
Hey, Allie. Oh, Ann says cutlets.
Anne's always got a unique way of looking at everything.
That's right.
Well, I think it's probably a French word, isn't it?
Scooter skirt, Teresa says.
About right there.
Cutlets. Shorts with a flap in the front. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, thank you, Elvis. Culottes. It is French, and we pronounce it without the S. Culotte.
Let that roll off your tongue.
Culotte. I've done said it too many times that it doesn't even sound like a real word to me anymore.
That happens.
No, not capris. They're skirts.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, Ann. You can just keep that over there with your Tito. I don't want to get kicked off another YouTube channel. Yeah, that's what they are in our world, too. I never wore them, but... Huh. Donna says it is French. Noun. Panties culotte. Culottes. Slip. Petites. Culottes. Breeches. Culotte. Culottes. Pants. Pantalone. Culotte. Frock. Culottes. Okay.
We now know.
Petit fours.
We'll still say it wrong, but because that's the American way. Say everything.
I'll probably never really have a reason in my
Say
lifetime
it
again to say it.
Trust me, you'll bring it up again. I know you.
Oh no, I ain't wearing no gaucho pants either. No. I could see Rosemary in gauchos and some knee boots and a turtleneck sweater. I could see it.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, funny. No, I don't think so. Now, boots I like, not cowboy boots, but just boots. I do like boots. I have no occasion to have to wear them anymore. I mean, as far as the weather is concerned.
Oh man, cowboy boots are so comfortable.
They don't look it.
They are though. Just don't get them too pointed at the end.
Well, that's the fun part. If you aren't pointed, what's the point?
I know, but if you get you some ropers, those are comfy.
Okay. I do like boots.
Uh-oh, Lucy loves her cowboy boots, but she can't find them.
Oh, God. Probably under a pile of books.
I was to say, you're going to put that
How did that happen?
Tears the grass out from between his legs. Well, no, I mean, that'll work.
No, it'll look kind of nasty with her head up there. I mean, we got enough issues.
Ain't touching that one. I'm going to go back to culottes.
Is she a cowgirl or what kind of a girl is she?
I think I tickled her ear. She didn't like that.
Aw. Oops. Oh, maybe we'll put a boot over here somewhere.
I saw that you put that on your at the top of your page.
Yeah.
I was like, did she paint those little boots?
Yeah.
Oh no, Donna. We wouldn't have to worry about it, Donna. We'd just sit Kathy on them and take care of that situation right there. There could be a channel shrink diagnosing this, because my boss's wife, she's a I don't know if she's a psychiatrist or a psychologist or what she is.
I'm going to say a psycho.
No.
I don't know what she is. I think she's trying to be a psycho.
That's all right, Don. If I was in chat, I'd have probably said the same thing. I just can't read it. She looks like she's in distress a little bit.
Who?
That cartoon cowgirl.
Well, she is. She got some rootin' tootin' cowboy back there, and she got some cow she's lassoed, and she's got a gun in her hand, and who knows what else.
She's having a rough day.
Yeah. It's called The Bride Wore Buckskin. Yippee-I-O. Let me see if I have any other papers or I have to print some more.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah.
That's right. You don't have to be a shrink to know everyone is nuts.
Everyone. Oops. Almost knocked the horse's head off.
Let me tell you one thing. If you ever do go see one of those people, don't just immediately go in and lay down, because they really don't expect that. I think TV caused that.
Yeah, that's not a real thing.
Yeah, yeah.
They
They get a little upset if you lay down.
They're gonna think you're strange. Get
Yeah.
your feet off my couch.
Right.
Ouch, my leg. Okay, I need something to put there.
Me and Betty went and saw this lady a couple of times, and she had these little rubber toys in this basket. And I tell you what, man, by the time I left out there, those rubber toys were just like Play-Doh. You can, Teresa, because everybody on YouTube is nuts. Did y'all see Lizzie cut the hubster's hair the other day?
No.
He shaved his head.
Oh no, did he want it shaved?
And then she cut her hair.
Oh no, did she shave her head?
No, she didn't shave it. She pulled it all forward into a ponytail and then she cut it.
Oh dear. She doesn't have that much hair, does she?
Her hair seems to grow pretty fast.
Oh, okay. Oh, I've got the napkin that I didn't use. It's in the kit. I
Good
can
night,
use
Carol.
that.
Carol says she's got to go to bed. She's nicky nacky noodled.
Uh-oh. Good night, Carol.
Nicky nacky noodled.
Yeah,
Carol, I think you're the one that told me about it.
I don't like that there. Okay, that looks better. Now I can use this.
What time's your live tomorrow, Carol? I'll probably be working.
Okay, let's put this first. Whoa!
Oh, no. See, I would have to pull out my phone and take a picture of that so I could make sure I got it exactly how, because I notice Amy does the same thing. She lays all her stuff out on her paper and then she goes to glue it down. I'm like, psh.
I don't usually do it, like this. If you notice in the past, I just kind of start gluing. But for some reason, I guess because these were bigger, I wanted to make sure something fit somewhere.
Yeah, I think that lady is standing on her horse.
Who? This lady?
I got to get a new internet.
Oh dear. Maybe just a new modem.
I have a brand new modem.
Oh.
I think it's a cell phone. The cell phone has just been horrible ever since I got it. Ain't no way I'm gonna stand on no horse's back.
I can barely stay on one sitting on it.
Thank you.
Whoops, covers up her head too much. Hold on. Let us see her head so you know what she's doing.
So Janine said, "Are we going to have a working 9 to 5 caboodle one day?"
Oh, that would be fun.
What would you do?
All kind of office stuff. And then somewhere in there you'd have a sexual harassment suit.
Oh Lord! Stumbled out of bed and I stumbled to the kitchen. Poured myself a cup of ambition.
Oh, I saw the other day, Pentatonics, do you like them?
Uh-huh.
They did a cover of Jolene with Dolly Parton. It is so cool. I don't know if it's new or old. I just came across it. But It is so cool.
I saw Beyonce and Chris Stapleton doing Tennessee whiskey.
That was not Beyonce.
Oh,
That was Jennifer Hudson.
okay. Well, it said Beyonce.
No. Are you kidding? Hey, you're getting there. Now I just got to fill in some of the gapperoonies.
I think I would know the difference because I don't like Jennifer Hudson.
I know you don't. I like her.
No, she's too full of herself.
How about that? No, I don't think I need that there. Well, maybe it looks kind of cool. Let's just do it.
Was that say Rifle Queen?
Yeah.
Oh, you need to put the Winchester lady on there.
I think she's on the other one, isn't she?
I don't know. That was a freaky movie.
All right. And now cover that gap up.
That poor little homely girl in the bottom right corner.
She owns them all.
Yeah, see, Amber said sure was, Popo.
Sure was what?
Beyonce. Isn't he in a movie with Lady Gaga? I don't know.
Who?
Howdy, RDR. Yeah, Chris Cooper.
Oh, Chris Cooper, yeah. Wrong Chris's.
I still haven't seen that.
Me neither.
Star is Born. I saw the one with Barbra Streisand and Chris Christopherson.
I didn't see that one either.
I saw the one with Elizabeth Taylor.
I didn't see that one. I saw the original. I can't remember who's in it.
Bradley Cooper. Thank you, Lana. Lucy and Lana. Hey, Susan, how are you?
Okay, let me put this. That should go right there. Okay. And then I have some numbers from the kit. I'll put some of those on there. And these might be done.
I think I loved every movie Barbra Streisand was in.
Name me some.
Al and the Pussycat.
Mm-hmm.
The Way We Were.
Mm-hmm.
Mirror Has Two Faces.
Never saw that.
Yentl.
Yeah. Oh, I love that movie.
Papa, can you hear me? I love that. I could watch that one over and over and over again. I love that one.
Just like Young Frankenstein?
No.
Aw.
Funny Girl.
You know, I've probably seen the whole thing in parts, but I've never seen it from beginning to end.
Oh my gosh! And what was the one where she played Nick Nolte's psychiatrist?
I forget the name of that one.
Oh my god, that was so good.
What was the name of that one?
Prince of Tides. Thank you, and yes. That was such a good movie.
All my numbers.
Bless his heart, he just did not age well.
No.
That was a great movie. Hello, Dolly. There you go.
Oh, I never saw that one.
I remember being a little kid and asking my mom.
Uh-oh, we lost her again.
Just don't get it.
All we heard is, ask my mama.
Yeah, asking Mama when I was little, but Mama, why can't I go see that movie? It's a kid movie. She said, it's not. I said, but Owl and the Pussycat, Mama, it's a kid movie. Nope.
No way,
Oh, and
Jose.
I saw her in Funny Girl on Broadway twice.
Cool.
Then she had a movie here recently where was it her that went on the road with her son, or they went on a road trip or something like that?
It doesn't ring a bell for me. Ding dong. Here's a couple of the numbers. Okay. Went to Sam's today, got a pizza. I was so excited. Best pizza.
What's Up, Doc?
Huh?
She was in What's Up, Doc?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know she was in the Fockers.
She was? Oh, was she the mom?
Yeah, I think so.
One of the moms.
Funny lady. Oh, she was in the main event with Ryan O'Neal.
I didn't see that either.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to watch The Prince of Tides. That's a good movie, Amber. Barbra Streisand, Allie.
Poor Allie doesn't know who Barbra Streisand is.
Probably not. Another movie I could watch over and over and over again is Driving Miss Daisy.
I like that too.
And the one where
Nicolas Cage.
Yes, Nicolas Cage and Shirley MacLaine, where she's
I just rewatched that like about a week ago.
I love that. I like it till it gets to the end. I don't like that part, but all the rest of it's funny.
Well, it's even funny at the end when she's coming out of the hospital.
Well, yeah, I know, but whenever they get her, it's like, yeah.
Okay, well, I think we have two.
Cool. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
And they're so colorful.
And they're colorful. So sometime tonight, I'll scan these and put them in the group. And you guys are welcome to print them out, play in your journals with them if you're playing along. Or if you have another project it'll go with. Well. Oh, this would make a good tag. Just the one girl.
There you go.
Where are my tags? I have some somewhere. Pretty
Yeah,
made.
The Mist is cool.
Huh?
Gorillas in the Mist. That was a good show.
Who was in that? Her?
No, it
Oh,
was.
never
But we
mind.
talk about favorite movies.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to put some drops in my eyes.
Sigourney Weaver.
Oh yeah.
She's the one who had an alien come out of her stomach, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alien.
I like those Planet of the Apes movies.
I only like one or two of them.
If it's like a lazy Saturday or something, lazy rainy Saturday or something,
Mm-hmm.
I can get into one of those. What is that noise?
I don't hear anything. Did it start?
Is it a cricket?
There is no sound here
Okay.
that I hear anyway.
Yeah, the newer ones aren't so good. The older ones, yeah. That poor little ape lady, she looks like Rhoda Morgenstern's mother. Can't remember what that lady's name was, but that's who she reminds me of. Yeah, the first one was good.
Yeah, when it, the shock value, if you don't know, if you see the first one when it first came out, it was.
Nancy Walker, that's her name. Thank you, Janice. Hey, Jade. Jade's the new Cantha Queen.
That's right. They're heading out tomorrow.
Oh, that was such a good little show on Netflix. Yes, it was. I can't believe I watched the whole damn thing.
What?
Anne with an E.
Oh, mhm.
No, that's not your thing.
Yeah, man. Not many things are. Not many things are.
I'm watching something on Hulu right now, and I'm really enjoying it. It's about a judge lady. After I binge watched the Monica Lewinsky story, good grief, was really bored that Saturday. No, not Judge Judy. It's not a for real show.
Was hers?
No, it's yeah. She's Man, she would piss me off. I would go to jail in her courtroom. All rise. And you haven't seen Anne with an E? Who is Monica? No, it sounds like a cricket, Kathy.
Maybe one's in your house.
No, it's yours because they're not here in my house.
How can they not hear your house? They can hear you.
I'm just saying.
You know that they don't. And you can't even find out a way to get out of it with a joke.
Oh, Monica Lewinsky. No, but when I turn my volume up and down, the cricket gets louder or lower. So that
So
ain't
it's
in my
you.
house. No.
Oh dear. So does everybody hear it? If everybody hears it, it probably had something to do again with my printer. It did something.
Kathy said, I have been hearing a sound that was driving me crazy trying to figure out what it was. It's coming from you, Rosemary.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know what it is 'cause I don't hear a sound. So it's in my computer again. So we found out we can't print while I'm live.
No, because this really does sound like a cricket, but I don't hear it now.
Hmm.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it just sounds like a little cricket.
Okay, so here's
That's cute.
a little tag. What else can we do? I don't know.
So did you show us your book?
I showed it. Where are you when I'm doing these lives with you?
Oh, I could be reading all this chat from 46 women in the box.
It was the first thing I showed yesterday.
I was late.
Oh, okay. That's your fault now. I made this. This is what
Yeah,
we're making next month.
yeah. I saw it. I saw it on your Oh yeah.
Yeah, so this fabric and the leather that was in the kit. Little woody thing is in the kit. There's some more of that leather. There is some paper and some fabric that has just like little rust stuff on it. A little chunk of leather. I cut the little strips off from that leather chunk that was in there and made that. The file fleximajiggle. Oh yeah, I even asked you what the name of that was. You were here. You were the one that told me what the name was. And then you were yapping at me, do I have my tetanus shot? You saw this. I'm worried about your memory.
I was so tired yesterday. I didn't even
Oh. Anyway, so and some of this fabrics in there also. And I just made a little pocket and that
Well,
fabric
what made me ask was I was wondering what binding you were doing, and I
right
didn't
here. Yeah,
yesterday binding.
this is
Hey,
what we're doing. I don't have a name for it, but these create pockets, or you can put like little books in there, or you can put pages, whatever you want to do. That'll be
cool.
your choice. And then along with that binding, we're going to make a journal, and then we'll just attach that journal in here. And then you have the other section that goes over there, and you can decorate this however you want. But we're concentrating more on the binding because that I don't know how many. I think it was ended up being maybe like 2 hours or something,
Wow.
not counting all the drawing time because I had to cut the film and then anyway. So to make this, you will have received a video on how to construct this because there was no way I could do this live. It would have taken me a month. So so let's just put this in here. How cute is that?
There you go.
So that's that. Ta-da! All right, so we gotta scan those. And I'm not gonna try scanning them because no, you know, who knows what little sound's gonna come out for you guys. Who knows what sound's gonna come out? And then after all of the kits were done and everything, I was going through my stash trying to clean up and look at these cute little things I found. I would have put them in the kit if I knew I had them. Little cowboy hat.
Oh no.
Little horsies. Giddy up, giddy up. Little horsies. Little boots. Little cactus from the desert.
Now, see, if you would keep like things together, you would have known.
Well, this was where all of my jewelry findings were. Things that I make charms with, you know.
Yep.
And I forgot I had them. I bought these quite a while ago, about a year ago. And this is this is a shoe horse with a little boot in the center. And it is a shoe horse with a little horsey in the center.
What's a shoe horse?
Say what?
What's a shoe horse?
Oh, I'm saying it backwards. I'm tired too. It's been a long week.
We call them up here and down here in Texas. Well, actually, you have, is it a shoe horse or a shoe horn?
Oh my goodness, that was too funny. Okay. That was pretty stupid. Anyway, and I'm making these small journals. They're not done yet. These are going to I have this really, really cool paper that I'm making the covers for these journals.
Oh wow.
And that's 2 of them right there. So, and then it's filled with all kinds of papers that I've, you know, eco printed and stuff, and then they're all going to have this cute little cover right here. And then I'm going to put, I'm not sure if I'm going to put some of this kind of fabric on here, or I'm going to put a little piece of leather on the binding, or maybe both. I haven't quite figured that out yet. And then it's going to come with my usual pack of all of these things. And what I did with these, I coffee dyed them to try and make them look a little bit older. These are all bright. These are very, they end up looking like, to me, like real photographs. Oops. Kind of cool.
Denim on binding would be nice too.
What's that?
Denim.
Yeah. And I do have that fabric that went in the kit that's denim like, so I might use that too. And then and it just filled with all these eco printed papers and different pictures in there. And then
paraphernalia.
And then they'll have the bundles of stuff for you to play with. So I've been working on those too. Put that back in there. Oopsie.
You better get the taping, Artie Dar.
And where the heck? Oh, it's over here. Hello.
Those would be cool for people who don't like to make them.
Yeah, and they're smaller, so they're gonna. And I'm not making them very elaborate on the inside. I'm putting most of the work on the cover, and then putting the little bundles, so they won't be that expensive either. What else? Oh no. I don't know what else to do. I didn't plan anything but this.
Need a branding iron on there.
Ah, let me think. What can we do? Oh, and I got this fabric too. This one looks like it's not denim, it's just cotton, but it has the denim look. Wonder what that would look like on there. Ah! Might have like too much design. I don't know.
Oh, maybe not.
I don't know. What do you think? Hard
Amber,
to decide.
pretty.
What's that?
Amber said pretty, I think.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think they look kind of cute when they're done. This paper feels so, I mean, it's just, it's handmade paper, first of all, but the way it feels. So I'm doubling it, and I'm going to either, well, I'm going to sew and glue around the edge, so it'll be a little bit thicker, but I like how it has all the torn edges. I
Yep.
just think it looks kind of cool that way.
Yes, Artie Darcy kept two quilts. She didn't even bring them to the studio because she knew they'd end up selling. Now, if you can just keep from cutting them up.
Yeah, if I don't bring them over here, I won't cut them.
Mm.
They stay over there, they're safe.
Yeah.
So how many people are here? Just a
Well,
show of hands. So I know if I should order another shipment. I mean, you're not obligated to buy, but let me know if you would be interested so I know if I should order and how many I should order. So just type in there a number that you think you might want. 1, 2, 3. I mean, you're not obligated at all. I'm just trying to get a rough idea to know if I even need to get some, because Susan got the impression there was a few people that still wanted some.
Amber said yes.
Okay.
Janine, 1 or 2. Amber, 1 or 2. Jade needs 3 more.
Okay. Well, okay. I get the general idea. So, and then there's people that, I didn't even advertise the sale. So if I advertise it way in advance, then my other people that don't come here will know about it, and they might want to purchase some too. So, all right. Okay. That gives me an idea. I just needed to know how many I needed to, because they sell them in bundles of what is it? 30, 50, and 100. Last year, I got the 50. I got two bundles of. I ended up getting two bundles of 50 last year.
Wow.
This last time, I only got the 30.
Hey, Tex Gal. Canthus like she sold last night.
Panther quilts. Were you here last night? If you weren't here, I'll show you Susan's. It's the only one that's not backed up yet.
Leslie said it's me at least one. Janice said I might want another one.
Okay.
Adria thought you were selling pandas.
These are called Canthus, Katha, and they're basically quilts from India made from recycled cotton saris, and they're the size of a twin bed bedspread.
Janine likes them for her camper. She got 2 last year and she loves them in the
Oh,
camper.
cool. That's a good idea. And the fabrics on the inside are almost always, a contrast of the fabric that's on the outside. And when I order them, it's whatever I get. I can't pick and choose because I think they're already bundled up. So we all are surprised when they get here because I don't know what they're going to be. And they all have this stitching along the length of it to keep the two fabrics. And every once in a while, there's another piece of fabric in between. There's no batting like a traditional American quilt. Um, or I shouldn't say American, I guess any quilt anywhere. Can you tell? I'm just babbling. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Um, and sometimes there's 3 layers just for added thickness because sometimes the saris are very, very worn, and so they add another one in between just to fill up the gaps. And that's what we sold last night. We had fun.
I think most do had that third piece in there.
Yeah, I think what they do, the ones that are really worn, they put that in the middle because it's probably not attractive enough to put it on either side. So, you know.
Because one of mine is wearing, and I'm like, where'd that color come from?
Well, because you use them a lot and you wash them a lot.
Yeah.
Most people just have them, thrown on the couch or something. They might wash them once a year or something, but
Oh no.
springtime, get the dust off.
We use ours big time.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got another thing I never did is I never kept any of those pillows either. So, later on in the year, if anybody's interested in those, I'm going to order some of those so I can keep a couple of them.
Yes, they are awesome for the beach. They make
Oh,
good
yeah.
blankets.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, what else? What else you guys want to know? You
I
guys got
loved what Jane did with her pillows. That they were cool.
Yes, that was cool.
Yeah,
I liked seeing what people do with their stuff. I'm nosy.
of course. You watched that video of them people asking private questions.
Hey, they were willing to share. They were willing to share. Um, I'm looking around. You know me, I'm looking around.
So, who was your first crush?
I know who my first crush was.
Your teacher.
No, that was
Oh,
probably my second crush.
oh,
Yeah. My science teacher, I had a crush on him. And looking back, he was an old guy. It wasn't like he was like some young whippersnapper. Um, I mean, he wasn't like ancient, but I think if my memory serves me, he was older than my dad was.
whoa.
Yeah, but my dad was young, so anybody was older than my dad because I'm the oldest. So my dad was pretty young. My dad was nine, and no, he was 20 when I was born. So it's like in junior high when I was 13. Obviously he's only 33. And I think his teacher was older than 33. But I was attracted to his brain. He was my science teacher. Rosemary, do you ever how much? I've never sent Jennifer. Oops, I've never sent Jennifer just the quilt. It's always been, in conjunction with another order. I save it up for quite a while and then send stuff off to her. So, um, I can check because I know how much. Hold on one second. I know how much they weigh. 1 minute, please. Let's see.
Anne's going to sew this one and the one she got last year together for her queen size bed.
Ship to. Let's just see what it costs to go to Jennifer. I got her already in the system. Oh, I thought I did. Of course, she's got to be. Oh, there she is. I knew she had to be in the system. Okay, so for 1 or 2, I can probably put those in a bag. It's cheaper to mail in a bag. So let me put it in a bag. And let me put that 14, probably like 12. And it's going to weigh 1 pound, 7 ounces for one. And oh no, it's going to ask me for a tax ID and everything else. It doesn't say that information. Oh, they get so technical. Describe what you're shipping. It doesn't save that for some reason. Let me put one estimated value. Weight 1 pound. What did I say that was? 1 pound.
8 ounces or something.
Yeah, I might have said 8, but I put down 7. I got to put down the same thing, or then it messes me up and says, blah, 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 blah. All right. It's moving right along. At my discount rate, it's $14.99 to mail that. Let me see if when I add 2 of them, how much it changes. Hold on. So if we add 14, let's say 3 pounds. 3 pounds. Let me change it over here, or else it's going to kick me out. Total weight, 3 pounds. Get rate. Okie dokie. For 2 of them, it's $18.82.
Wow.
Oh, wait. No. Take that back. That's UPS. We don't want to do UPS because then they're going to get charged. Uh-oh. Hold everything. Here we go. Oh, not bad. $18.99. Because it will shoot up the cheapest one, and UPS was cheapest, but just a couple of more pennies for the regular mail. So $18.99 for 2, and what did I say for one? Was 12 something?
14 something.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, did you ship something to Jennifer?
Oh no! Oh my goodness.
Jennifer's gonna go, I got an empty box for $18.99. She's gonna go, what is this invoice for, Rosemary?
I know. And her box is ready to go. I don't think I can fit anything else in there after she got her Ganthas last night. I think we're ready to ship. All right. What are we going to do? I don't have a brain to think of what to do.
These girls in here were 4 and 5 years old with their first crushes.
4 and 5. Wow. I don't think I had a crush that young. I think I was probably, I would say I was like 9 years old. Yeah, I was about 9. And he was only a year older than me. And we were like best friends. And we were best friends until our 30s, I guess. But he never knew I had a crush on him when I was, 9 and 10. I grew out of that crush real fast, but he was my first crush. It wasn't like I was crushing on him the whole time.
Oh Lord, that'd have been horrible.
Yeah, it was very short-lived. And then what we didn't know is later, way later on, when I was already was I married already? I can't remember, but it was mid to late 20s. And we were just casually, I was talking with his parents about just reminiscing, we hadn't seen each other in a long time, as we were reminiscing about the past and everything. And because his parents were my parents' best friends, they did everything together. And so that threw, me and him together a lot. And then I found out that he had a crush on me during my teens. He didn't even, he wasn't girl crazy when I was already boy crazy. But once I'd forgotten about him and moved on, that's when he had the crush on me, but I didn't even know about it.
Oh,
So, and they were saying, "Oh man, we had wished you were going to be our dog. We had plans for you and Bobby." I go, "Oh my gosh!" But they had definite plans. They wanted desperately for me to be their daughter-in-law. They never let on, they weren't like meddling or anything. But that was like their little chatter between each other. Oh, I hope he really goes after Rosemary. I hope Rosemary likes him.
oh wow. Leslie said she didn't have a crush until she was about 14, but she married the boy from next door who she met when she was 5.
Aw, how cute. Aw.
I had a crush on my grandma's little there was a little boy that lived next door and we were together all the time. We were best buddies and I had a crush on him and he couldn't say my name. He called me Cluton. And my sister still teases me to this day. Remember when Greg used to call you Cluton? I was like, no, I don't remember him calling me that, but okay.
Allie didn't have a crush.
She was lying.
Oh, that's what they said. Oh,
You can't be telling people in school because they pick on you.
I know. Oh, poor Amber. Look what happened to her. Oh.
Yeah, but she had some good years with that little boy because she was like crushing on him at 4 or 5 in the sandbox.
Oh, okay. I don't feel so sorry then. Yeah, but her heart got broken, I'm sure.
Okay, so talk about some weird algorithms. I just had a video pop up that said making croc shoes for your fingers.
Well, at least they weren't crotch shoes. Croc shoes are better than crotch shoes. That's all I can say.
Yeah. You don't need crotch shoes till you get older and start having leakage.
Oh.
Somebody named Sticky Art.
Huh?
Sticky Art.
Sticky art.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what you were hooked up to.
Croc shoes for your fingers. Yeah, Sticky Art. He did some kind of. He showed up in one of the lives. I don't know if it was yours or way back, and he draws cool pictures.
Hmm. I don't remember him at all.
I don't know about no Croc shoes.
But if you didn't read what he said, I wouldn't have known anyway. So
Yeah, I'm not real sure. I don't know, Artie Dar. I'm scared to ask.
it's to dance with.
Oh,
Yeah. If you have your proper shoes, you can dance with your fingers.
and since that's all we see of anybody on YouTube, I guess that's a useful thing to have.
Yeah.
Have you seen any videos from Randy lately or
Randy who?
Purcell, the one who does the little bitty tidbits of paper collages?
Oh, no, I haven't. The last time I saw him, he said that he was like gonna be doing these little like tutorial things. And he did one or two, and then that was it. I haven't seen him do anything else. Unless I just haven't gotten a
That's
notification.
what I was saying. I probably hadn't been getting notifications.
Yeah. I love watching him. Although he says he's teaching you something, but he doesn't know how to teach because he leaves a lot of information out. And he's not doing it on purpose because he's really, he says, if you have any questions, be sure and ask me. So it isn't like he's trying to be evasive, and he doesn't have, you know, workshops, for sale or anything. So it isn't like a tease, to get his workshop. So I think he just does, he does it in such a routine so often that he doesn't think of step by step to to let you know what he's doing. Because what his is unusual is because those are all transfers. As
Eh?
opposed, yeah, they're not just glued down. He transfers all that stuff. And that's what makes it so unique in what he does. So, because he comes back and he takes all that paper off. They're all image transfers, but with a collage as the basis. So there's a lot of info that's that's not being shared.
And if he doesn't read chat, you're really screwed.
Yes, I do, Artie. I know who he is. I think I have one of his books actually. He's a little freakazoid in a good way. He comes up with a lot of cool ideas.
I don't know that name.
You would like his stuff a lot. It's really out there on the dark edge. And he does a lot of like what do you call that work? Oh, brain dead, brain dead, brain dead.
Abstract
No,
assemblage.
yeah, exactly. The assemblage is really really. I wouldn't call it. Well, I guess you could call it abstract. I call it weirdos.
Lucy took some classes from him.
Yeah, he's really good. But he's a little far out there. Well, when you look at his totality of his work, it's really, dark but very interesting. Um, I bet you'd be really cool to take a class from him. I would if I had the opportunity. Yes, Leslie, Randy Purcell, exactly. He's the one that's a collage artist, but all of his stuff are image transfers.
Yeah, there you go, Donna. Randy Purcell.
Mm-hmm.
Lucy said he is an interesting guy, not your normal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, his mind goes all over the place, but in an interesting way. But he's always got that underlying kind of macabre influence to all of his work. Uh-oh, what's Amber talking about?
Uh, the island with all the haunted dolls on it.
I don't know what that means.
Well, Artie Dar said yes.
Okay, well, see, like minds understand each other.
And Lucy said his wife is a really good artist as well.
Mm, cool. I don't know where his book is. I'd go grab it, but I don't know where it is right now.
I still like Bentley's mini. The lady who did the Addams Family dollhouse took her 11 years to do it.
Oh, man.
Bentley's minis. I think she's
Oh,
working on Beetlejuice now.
did you see that lady? I don't know why I have a mental block about her name. The one that bought the new Victorian Becky's, and she doesn't. She did her own wallpaper.
Yeah.
She came up with one today. I haven't had time to watch it. It's about redoing a Victorian lampshade.
Christine, what's her name? Christina.
I don't know. I always forget. I'll find her name. You'll probably find it before me.
It was today.
Oh, I saw. Yeah. Yes, it was today. I'm scrolling down my notifications. Not that I got them all, but
He says, "Do not throw away your rust water."
yeah, definitely don't do that. A little sacrilegious there, throwing away
From
rest.
Eddie.
Oh, it must have come through in the morning because I don't see it anywhere.
I don't know what Victor put up there the other day, but
McConnell, Christine McConnell.
yeah.
For those of you that need to know.
Did you see that thing that Victor put up? The 16 pages of illustrations on Ukrainian topics. I couldn't get it to open.
I didn't get no notification. Where was it?
Oh, nope. He loaded it. He loaded it again. Oh, wow. Some pretty cool pictures. Oh, wow. You would like these. Oh, yeah. You need to go get them.
Where are they?
It's on his community page, Mr. Victor Crafter.
Oh, okay.
He redid it 7 hours ago because I couldn't get it to open yesterday. Yes, it is, Janine.
Okay. I'll go check that out after we're done.
Yeah, they're very colorful.
Because you never know, I might click on something. Who knows what'll happen?
Yeah, he reloaded it, Janice, and it opens fine now.
Oh, Janine's familiar with Christine.
Yes.
Her stuff is impeccable. If I wasn't so cheap, I'd be one of her patrons just so I could watch her videos. She's got lots, on her Patreon page.
But it's like she doesn't strain or anything to make anything. It's like it just.
Well, because she's talented. She knows what she's doing.
She's got a thing for wallpaper.
And it's edited, so you don't know all the mistakes.
Oh, well, that's true.
All the things she goofed and had to repaint and redraw and everything else. But her end result is always spectacular.
Yes, very. She's just so calm.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
It's like nothing bothers her.
Mm-mm. Exactly. Well, I made myself, and no, I'm not going to share the recipe right now because I don't even know if it's going to work. But I'm going to play with it tomorrow. I made this paste that is hopefully going to reproduce rust. And I played with it like about a year ago, and I was kind of hit and miss. Some of it worked, some of it didn't. And then I just got busy in other stuff and left it alone. So now I'm trying a different base to the paste to see if this will work. And what's really cool about it is when it does work, is you can brush it on, you can stencil it on, you can silk screen it on, whatever you want to do to get it on either paper or fabric, and then you let it completely dry, and then you come back in, depending on whatever technique you want to use, whatever you like using to make rust activate itself, which usually it's either vinegar or hydrogen peroxide or a combination of both or salt. There's all kinds of ways to get rust going. And you do that to what you have either painted or stenciled or whatever done with that paste, and then it literally will rust, create that pattern that you put on there, and create a beautiful designer pattern with rust. And it came out really. Some of you guys may remember seeing it. I did the. It was. I can't remember now if that stencil was African or Aborigines. When they do the different kind of arts, the silhouettes are very similar. And that one came out pretty cool. And so I'm going to play with that tomorrow. It might take a while to dry, though, because we're supposed to have like storms in the next couple of days. So the air is going to be humid. So it might take a while to dry.
So Donna says, in your eco dye course, do you do file folders? I am so intrigued by them.
I don't even remember. My course is, I did that about 2 years ago. I don't even know how long ago I did that. 2, probably, maybe 3. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been doing caboodles for 2 years.
Okay, so it was way before that. So almost probably 3 years ago. And so I'm glad you brought that up because I was thinking of revisiting that and adding to it. Um, Obviously, I've learned a lot of things in the past 3 years since I did that, and I got a lot of other techniques. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. There's a lot of things through the years that I've shared voluntarily, and in my mind, they've gotten hijacked from me. And those things aren't even associated with me, and everybody else took off with them, and it's associated with them. And so a lot of my techniques for my eco dyeing, other people don't know what I'm doing, so they can't replicate what I do. And so I kind of guard that, and I've been hesitant to share any more than I already have concerning my eco printing. Because I'll tell you the truth, my eco papers are my biggest seller every month. They're my bread and butter. Um, and so, yeah, I'm kind of hesitant. But as far as the file folders, there's really no big secret with the file folders, to tell you the truth. Just straight eco dyeing. I interchange it with any other paper I use because I use copy paper. I use mixed media paper and the file folders. Those are my three favorites, and those are the most inexpensive papers compared to the types of papers that other eco printers use, because a lot of the other eco printers, I'm talking about the ones that really, really know what they're doing. They actually sell each individual one and they frame them. They're like a piece of art. So they use a lot more expensive paper because they're going to be used in a different application. Most people that buy mine, they put them in their journals or they use them in collage. So, the makeup, or what I should say is their type of paper that they need isn't the really high end paper. So through the years, I've eliminated certain expensive papers because we as junk journalers wouldn't know the difference. We don't appreciate the difference. And the cost factor is so much higher on those papers. So I've slowly eliminated all those and ended up with the three that I like the printing on most, which happens to be the copy. And I use a 24 and 28 pound copy paper, not just the regular, what is that, 20 or whatever that is. I use a little thicker one, preferably a 28 pound copy paper. And then I use, any brand um, of what do you call it? Mixed media paper, any brand, it doesn't matter. And then the file folders, and there's different kinds of file folders, different manufacturers, I should say, and not every manufacturer's file folders print the same because I guess they have a different content in their paper, and so they're different. And I can't remember what the brand. Oh, see what I do? I take the lid off and just keep the bottom. I'll have to look on Amazon which one I ordered. Let's see, what is this? No, it doesn't say inside. Hold on, maybe it says inside. No, this is saying inside. I can look real quick on my Amazon page what brand it is.
Amber said, does using a different rust activator change how the rust looks or happens? Like, is the vinegar do something different than the peroxide, or it doesn't matter?
I don't have a good answer for you for that because I almost always use the vinegar. So when I do this over the weekend, I'm going to just for my own personal reference, and I'll share it with you guys next week. I'm going to do one strictly with the vinegar, one strictly with the peroxide. Then I'm going to do one with a combination, like 50-50 maybe. And then I'll do another one where I do all that, but I sprinkle a little bit of salt because that helps activate it also. So I'll do like a little sample piece, and that way I'll know which way I want to go. So I don't have to like be guessing, oh, I wonder what it would look if I did that. Well, I need to do all of the above just so I can decide for myself, oh, I want to stick with this way, you know. Um, but I think it'd be kind of cool. But as far as in the past, I would always get my file folders like at secondhand stores. So I never knew what the brand was, or usually they were just, you know, inside of a plastic thing, um, a bag or something. But fortunately, the ones I do get at Amazon, they work really well. Wait 1 second, because it'll be right there on my order list. And I've bought them also. Oh, maybe I didn't get the last ones there. I found out that whatever file folders they sell at Sam's, they print really good. So I think the last ones I got were at Sam's, and that's been like a couple of times. So maybe it won't be on my list here anymore. Oops. Oh, here it is. It is here. Hold on. Smeed. Smead.
Yeah, that's what I said yesterday. Smeed.
That works for me. It doesn't mean others won't work, but I can't verify that they work. I just know those work. Um well, I'm as far as what Lucy says, I think it just comes because I sell mine, I probably make more than you do more often. And so because I do have to do it more often, um, I'll throw in this or that to see what happens. So I'm basically always experimenting. And so it you know, I get different results because I have so many opportunities to experiment. But nah, I just think it's fun because you just never know. Yeah, I don't know, Janice, if I've used the Amazon Basics for the printing. I would use those for anything else, but as far as the printing, I don't know. That's right, Amber. Hers is probably super duper cool. Because I've seen some of the ones that have taken my class and they show me, they go, and they're so disappointed, and they show me the pictures. I go, oh my gosh, mine did not look like that that good the first time I did it. I mean, they were way ahead of me for sure. Um, I have an old video. I don't know how old that is. The
Because you
very
didn't take your course.
the very first time I ever did it, I put the video up while I was doing it. Um, and so you guys can go back and watch my very first time ever doing eco printing. It was kind of sad, but I was thrilled because something actually happened. You know, I'd never done that before. I'd never heard of it before. And it was just by a fluke. There was this man, I can't even remember his name now, but he was a photographer and he was showing all different kinds of things that he likes to do with paper. He was the first person that I ever saw doing the cyanotype. He didn't really show how to do it, but he was just like doing it. But at least he said cyanotype, so I had a word to go with. And then he showed what he was doing with the leaves and the water and this, and he called it eco printing. No, he called it boiling books. That's right. He didn't call it eco printing. He called it boiling book. And I go, what the heck is that? That's so exciting. I got all excited, you know, the things this guy was showing, but he wasn't showing how to do it. So I looked everywhere for boil books, nothing anywhere. And then at some point, it it took me to EcoPrint, and this was over on Pinterest. But when I got to EcoPrint, um, everything was a secret. I mean, it took me, I can't even tell you how long it took me to figure out what the heck these people were doing. And even now, if you find an eco print group and you join the group, there's some groups, the ladies will not tell you how they got this achievement. And then when you go to the workshops, you can't tell anybody what you learned at the workshop. I mean, it's like top secret stuff. So it took me a long time. I mean, and now, everybody and their, their mother, has got a video of how to do it. But back when I started doing it, there were no videos. And I had to like figure it out. And then me stupid, I just went out there and put the video and everyone saw it. And then, the rest is history. And and so now I wish I'd never done that video. But I was dumb. I was naive. I was innocent. I was like, oh, look what I learned, told everybody what to do.
Probably pissed a bunch of people off.
Walmart. They might be. They might be, and the same ones at Walmart. Could be because they interchanged it. I mean, they just put a different label on it. It's all the same stuff.
Sounds like too much trouble to me.
Well, there's a lot of things I don't like to do any trouble. I mean, I'm very lazy about a lot of things, but if it interests me, man, I'll jump through hoops to try and figure something out. And that just really intrigued me. It really did. Oh, thank you, Donna. I have a lot of fun. It's probably my first love of all these crafty things that we do. Uh, yeah, you know what? I'm like, hold on a second. These are watercolors. Some of the ones I showed you last night. Whoa. I'm not sure if it's me. I don't know if it's the kind of watercolor paper I get, but it's not my favorite thing. Not for the let me say for the what I have to pay for it. You got to remember, I sell it, so I have to keep my costs down. Now, this is the watercolor paper, and it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's gorgeous. But, the file folders to me look equally as nice. And, I can get a lot for my money. I can get a lot more file folder than I can watercolor paper. So for me, when it comes down to the cost factor, I don't think this gives me enough to pay the extra for resale. And then these are those what are those? What are they called, Susan? The something flex things?
Pendaflex.
Yeah. These are the Pendaflex. And so this is very similar, obviously, to the file folder, but it's a whole different paper. It prints completely different, and it prints something between like a regular file folder and watercolor paper. And with these, I just put the leaves in there. You can see where the string is. I just tie it up tight and do my regular cooking method on them. And like the individual effect that some things happen, people go, how do you do that? I don't do it. The plant does, the boil does, the way, whatever I put in, whether I put, some alum or if I put something rusty, it does its own thing. That's why I say it's just like an experiment. It does what it wants to do. And I can't reproduce. I can reproduce what I did, but what it ends up doing, I cannot reproduce.
Yeah.
It's got a mind of its own, which is my favorite thing about it. That's what I love so much about it. It's got its own mind, and there's just no telling it what to do. And um and I use a lot of all natural stuff. All natural stuff to create these colors in the dye bath that I use. A lot of those things I've already shared with you guys, and some things I haven't. But I would say 80% of the stuff I've shared with you. I've been open about it. What I use. I don't use commercial dye. It's all natural stuff. Like this, I did a very, very diluted indigo on these. I've done some others where it wasn't very diluted, and boy, they look just like cyanotypes. Well, this also looks like a cyanotype, depending how long you leave it out in the sun. So some of the things that I use is yeah, not cyanotype. I use indigo, and that's a big process. I know some of you, and I told you guys, don't run out and go buy indigo. Just when we were doing that one project, I said, just get your regular dye, because the real indigo, it is a project. Some of you did not listen and you went out and bought the stuff and you realized, oh, this is a big project. Because I have to make like a whole big gallon of it, because it takes so much time and so many things, and there's so many procedures to get from the powder form to the dye form. And there's some products you can buy that is like it's gotten you like halfway through, but you still have a big process to do. So I never encourage anybody to do anything with real indigo unless you're a dyer, you do fabrics and stuff like that, what you're doing. But for somebody that's just going to do paper, no, do not run out and go buy real indigo. And then I use a lot of different kinds of teas, because all kinds of teas will give you a different color. I use cabbage. I use spinach. I use what? Trying to think. The onions, just the peels of the onions, the reds, the yellow. Butterfly PT.
Butterfly PT.
I use that in large concentrations, or if you just want something mild, you don't use a lot. Thai tea gives a really beautiful color. You can do all of your dyeing with just plain old coffee. Gives really pretty colors. Beet juice, beautiful colors. Of course, everybody knows about avocado. Kale gives a really pretty color.
Like
And then,
Leslie says, she just buys what she wants from you.
and um and then depending on the flowers that you pick, depending on the leaves of the trees you had, depending on the leaves of the
Sweet gum.
sweet gum. Yeah, that one I showed you was sweet gum. That's my favorite. Eucalyptus prints really beautiful. That's sweet gum right there. And I don't know one tree for another, but I'm learning And of course, now when I look at other people's work, I can identify a leaf. I'll know, oh, I know what tree that is. And before, I didn't know one leaf from another. Um, and and then also the time of the year that you pick the leaf, the because what you're doing is you're transferring the tannin of the leaf. And so depending on the time of the year, what season it is, the leaves have a different amount of tannin. So you can get your same, like if I were to get the sweet gum tree leaf in the springtime, it wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't hardly show nothing. It would be even less than this. But as the season goes, right when they start turning into the fall leaves, that's when you get this, because it's totally rich in tannin by then through the whole season. And some trees and some leaves and some flowers do not do anything. They do they have no tannin, I guess. I don't know, but they will not print anything. No matter what you do, no matter how you try to what you try to do with the water, it is not going to print anything. That's why I say it's a big experiment. So when people say, well, how do you do that? How do you do that? All I can do, it's almost like if you tell somebody that you made this wedding dress, like, oh, I want to make one of those wedding dresses. How do you do it? I can't tell you how to make a wedding dress when you don't even, when a person doesn't even know how to sew yet, right? So you go, no, you have to learn how to sew first. This is the sewing machine. This is the bobbin. So you have to start off small, and then you get to learn for yourself. And again, that's the fun part, is figuring it all out. So if you're not a patient person, if you don't like to experiment, if you don't like, more failures than successes, it's not for you guys. It is not for you guys at all. When it comes to other things, I'm that way. Like, forget it. I don't even want to try and bother. But for some reason, this really got under my skin, and things I didn't like to do, patience wise, I overcame it doing all this. So I'm sure you guys have something that it does it for you too. No matter what mess you make or how many mistakes you make, you just keep on going. And other things you go, forget it. I'm not doing that no more. I hope I didn't scare you off.
Probably, but you probably boosted your eco cells. Forget about it.
Lucy says, yeah, the maple is really, really good for printing. And of course, the further along the season, the better. But so maple, eucalyptus, all kinds of oaks, any tree that gives a nut, they're usually very high in tannin, the leaves. And a lot of weeds in your yard print beautifully. And the spring ones, they've got a lot of something in them. I'm not sure what it is, because they don't have any time to develop their tannin. They just come out in spring, and within a month or so, you don't see them anymore. They're gone, and they print really, really pretty. And so if you go around picking stuff up, try every part of it, the leaf, the stem, the flower, the bud, whatever's there, use them all. And if you're going to start doing this at the very beginning, you need to keep like a little log of some kind, so that you know what you put where. Like, place your plants, because a lot of these things you're not going to know what the name they are, because they're weeds. So put your plants, take a picture, and then when you bring them out and you take them off, because you're going to think you're going to recognize them, but after they've boiled, spinach doesn't look like spinach anymore after you've boiled it. So take a picture, and then the ones at work, you got to picture what it looks like, then run out in your yard and get a whole bunch of those.
Oh Lord.
and start printing with those and forget the ones that didn't work. Don't be picking up those weeds. And that's what I did with the weeds, with the leaves, from the trees and different flowers and stuff. So it's a process. It's been a while, but it's been all fun, all fun. Even when I'm traipsing through the through the parking lots with my little bag and my little rake, putting them in and stealing off, hopping into the car and stealing away with all the dead leaves. Oh no, Lucy. Oh. She lost her book. That's horrible.
It's with your boots.
Oh no. Oh, that's horrible. But anyway, so that's my whole long-winded answer to whatever the first question was. I already forgot now.
About the file folders.
Oh yeah, the file folders.
Just reeled it back in.
Just reel it back in. Well, you got me started on something I enjoy, so you got to hear more than you wanted to know, but that's okay. You'll know better not to ask next time. Don't ask her anything about her eco printing. Don't ask her. She might answer. She might answer. Oh, and you know what? I bought at some I think I guess it was a secondhand, but I don't remember where I bought it. But anyway, secondhand type store. And they had invitations, but these invitations, they were blank. They were for the stuff for you to print. But it was just a thing of vellum. But it was a different, let me see if I have any left. It was a different feel. It's nothing I've ever really the thickness that I bought before. I don't know if I have any of that left. Hold on. I printed on it, and that was the end of it. Oh shoot! I think I put that in my last order, the last one that I had. Believe it or not, it printed really pretty on the vellum too. Oh, I don't have any more. Shoot. They're all gone. Oh. I put the last one in the last order, I guess. But it printed really nice. I was kind of surprised because the vellum I have is actually thicker than that vellum, but when I use my vellum, it just curls up. It doesn't lay flat. But this particular vellum, it stayed flat, just like, flat, flat, flat. I got it there. I don't know what it was called. Oh well, I'd have loved to buy some of that.
I don't hear it.
What?
Amber said she heard the sound.
Oh no.
I don't hear it.
Oh no. I don't hear it either.
Faintly.
Uh-oh. But that's the thing, Amber. The one I have is thicker than the one that didn't wrinkle. I didn't understand that at all. So maybe because they were invitations, there was, it was just made differently to withstand, going through printers and stuff like that. I might have had something that stabilized it more. That's all I could figure because it was actually thinner than what I have. And mine will print, but it gets all warpy. This one didn't warp at all. I was so excited, but now it's gone. I don't have any.
And you don't know what it was.
I know it was vellum,
Well, yeah.
but that's it. I don't know anything else about it. And it didn't come in a carton so I could call the company or anything. It was, it was just in a bag. with all a bunch of papers and stuff that had to do with those invitations for the wedding.
Yeah.
That's a chance, you take when I'm buying papers at least. I find something I really like, but then I have no clue what it is. So I'm like, oh my gosh, what was this? This was so cool. But still my favorite are those ledgers. I still have those ledger pages. Those are the best printers of everything that I have. I think it must have a really high content of cotton. I know I've showed them to you. I don't know if you guys have seen them. These print out of all the regular papers that I have. This stuff, I love how this prints. And this came out of that large ledger that oh, that's my last one I have printed. That large ledger that Johnny was selling last year. Oh, I need to print some more. That's my last one.
The media mail debacle.
Oh man. We ran her through the ringer. Yeah. File folder. This was on the bottom. It got a little toasty. Just a little toasty. But anyway, this stuff is spectacular in printing. All right, ladies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place another order for the camp quilts.
Cool.
So here sometimes next week. So be thinking about that. And I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do next week because you guys have the full tutorial on how to put the thing together. So we'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. We'll do something.
Figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Oh, and this is, remember, I told you guys this is the cochineal, remember?
Yep.
Yeah. Cochineal. Dead bug poop.
Well, at least it's handy for something.
Yeah, that's right. They rescued all of the nopales in Mexico so we could get this color.
I got plenty of dog poop I could send you.
No! Oh, how gross. That's in your kit that I'm... Oh, good. The cochineal, is that what you're talking about?
Artie Dar wants a ceiling tile.
She wants a ceiling tile. I have plenty in my shop. Go over there and buy as many as you want.
They're in the shop, Artie Dar.
Oh.
But they have rust on them. Be careful. They may have lead on them. Be careful.
That's right. Or human urine.
Ew. Oh, bug urine's okay.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you very much. Oh, I put the tins on covers of journals. I use them for rusting. I use them for printing on paper. Yeah, the rusted tins are in my shop. And if you buy the rusted tins in the shop, it comes with, I think it's about an hour long. I created a video for those of you that have never rusted anything before. I have a full video of how to use those tins to rust with. So I'm not just leaving you hanging with these tins and a bunch of rust on them. You go, well, now what do I do, Rosemary? I give you a video with that. So You saw some wings. Oh, out of the tin? Lucy, is that what you're talking about?
Some wings, mate. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh, that would be cool. I got some mean tin snippers.
Yeah, I could see you doing that with your hand.
I know. Ah, I'll have to get some like real big sharp ones. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun. And I have a bunch of new ones because some lady from some store, I forget what state it was in, she bought my whole supply. So I had to get a new supply. And she goes, "By the way, how many do you have?" I said, "Oh, about 150." "Oh, okay, I'll take them all." What? Then I followed, I played detective, found out she has a shop. I forget what state she's in. Anyway, she was selling them for like 3 times the amount I was selling them for. But good for her. She has overhead.
Wow.
Oh, the 10 star. You can do whatever you want, Artie. You can put it, you can make whatever. I was thinking of just tying it. I don't know. I might even just put one. I was thinking of putting one before I put that on there. I was thinking of putting it on this fabric because I sat it on there and it looks pretty cool. And I was going to put it there. And then I thought, no, I think I want to put it on some kind of a dangle or a tassel on the outside, which I have not made. I thought, oh, that might be kind of cool to put that on there somewhere, but I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, that's true, Lucy. I do have overhead. Oh. Well, I price, you know, I know all you people, and I know, your price range of stuff, and so if I can make a little bit off of it and still, make it affordable for the next person, then that's fine with me. Because you can price yourself out of the market too. I think that a lot of the journal people, that's what they're doing. I'm seeing it, because I saw people that, and this is for real, for real. There was this one person who was selling her journals for, I'm talking about maybe like a year or two ago. She was selling her journals for maybe like $75, right? And in my mind, she saw how other people were raising their prices, right? And what they were charging. And then her quality didn't change. The size, nothing changed about her journals except she added $100 to it. Well, you know, that's a bit much. When you're selling something for, 85, $95, let's say, and then the next one that looks identical to it, it's 190 bucks. I don't think so. And then they boo-hoo, well, my customers, they're not buying from me anymore. Well, because your customers weren't customers that paid $190 for journals.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people out there that's their customer base. They've always been that price and they'll stay that price because that's their customer base. But not everybody has the same people that buy from them. People that could only afford a $95 journal, they gravitated toward her. And so she just basically, lost her base. You got to know your people. You got to know your people. Oh no, now Artie is shooting bullets. Oh my God. I'm glad Artie does not live next door to me. Right, Lucy. She made journals a certain way and they were worth the money she was charging originally. That's what they were worth. Um, and just like, I remember like in real estate way back, way back. Um, I would, I would go to the client and they would say, well, what do you think it's worth? It's not what I think it's worth, it's what the buyer thinks it's worth. You may put a value on it, but you have to find someone that puts the same value that you put on it. And so, those of you that have been in real estate, you run a comp and you find out what all the comparables are in the area, what they're selling for. And that's pretty much what you're going to get for the house. I'm not talking about the markets now. The markets now are crazy. But back in the day when it was normal, if you lived in a neighborhood where the average house sold for $200,000, you're not going to get too much more, than $200,000 based on your square footage. But you've always got that one person. No, I think mine is worth 300,000. Well, you may think it's worth it, but nobody else is going to think it's worth it. You just might as well decide to stay home. Yeah, exactly, Lucy. I've seen some ladies that sell, let me see, equivalent to what? Maybe equivalent to maybe something like this. This kind of quality of a print. And they're selling just this for $20 on Etsy. You can find them. That's all it is. And the way they sell them is for somebody to frame them. So for her clientele, this is a piece of art, and they will pay $25. She signs her little name on there, and it's a piece of art. $25 right there. My ladies are not those ladies. They're not going to buy this for $25 and put it in a frame. That's why I don't use really expensive paper, because I know they're going to get this file folder and they're going to get this copy paper and they're going to fold it and they're going to stick it in a journal. And there's no way they're going to pay $25 to fold it up and stick it in a journal. You got to know your people. I don't know, Lucy. The market's crazy now. It's insane. I have a friend over in California, and she bought her house a while back. It's been like 15 years ago, and even then, it was like an expensive house. It was, for the time, it was like 300,000 or something like that. So she's getting ready. They want to downsize. They want to move out of California. They want to go where they have some little land around them instead of neighbors everywhere. And the comps were for $1 million. $1 million. All right. She couldn't believe it. I mean, she knew price had gone crazy, but she didn't believe it was that much. Anyway, so they listed it, and within 24 hours they sold it, and they sold it for $1,800,000. They had a bidding war within a 24-hour period, and she almost got double for what she didn't even think it was worth that much. It's crazy. So don't be surprised if it sells for more. She called me up. She goes, Rosemary, I thought something bad had happened, like a death or something. I go, yes. And she goes, our house sold. I said, why do you sound so ominous? She goes, it's what it sold for. And then she tells the whole story. I go, oh my God. So my biggest mistake is we sold our house in California when it wasn't worth anything. The house that we built, Richard looked on the comps the other day, and what they're going for. He went on Zillow and he checked out our house in California. And just a couple of weeks ago, one sold for $1.5 million. And we built that house with a $120,000 loan. So in theory, if we'd stayed there and never refinanced it, and just had it paying our little bill, for $125,000 mortgage, we'd be walking away with $1.5 million probably. No, I don't know how people buy now. Well, I know how people are buying. Most of those homes that are being sold for those prices, they're not real people. They're companies that are buying them. There's a whole big, at least here, I'm sure it's globally, but here in the United States, they are fueling um, basically a fake real estate market. It's fake like it was like before 2006. It just a different faces on it, and something's going to happen. But if you already got your 1.5 million, who cares what happens, right? Who cares? Oh no, Susan's got to go to bed. It's 5 minutes past her bedtime. Oh, I believe it, Lucy. These places I'm talking about in Los Angeles that are going, they're probably 1,100 square feet. 1,100 square feet. A small little lot, just like a city lot. Nothing special. The house is probably, like 60, 70 years old. Some of them have been refurbished, some of them have not. It's insanity. Just total insanity. All right, let's leave and Susan won't even know we've. Oh, she's back. Never mind. I was gonna say we could go.
I didn't want you to hear me snoring because I was about to have Artie Dar write you a letter, and I'm gonna give you a personal phone.
All right, ladies. Susan's got to get her beauty sleep. It's almost Friday. She can't wait till Saturday. All right, thank you guys, and we'll see you guys next week. Okay, have
All
fun,
right.
everybody.
Good night.
Bye.